Hello everyone, my name is Scott Bubis and I'm going to be talking about the ever so important topic of proper dining etiquette. Just a little about myself. I've been eating for over 21 years now, so I know a little bit about the subject. And today I'd like to specifically talk about dining in different global areas and in the business place. First, let's talk about when we eat. It's important to plan a business dinner according to when the major meal of that culture is. In many cultures, like Mexico for instance, the main meal is at noon, which is very different from us because we eat our main meal in the evening from 5 to 7 p.m. And in countries such as Spain, they can eat their main meal as late as 10 p.m. Now that you know when to eat, let's talk about what constitutes a formal meal. When you're going to take a client for a business luncheon, you're not going to take them to Waffle House, get a couple all-star specials. You're going to take them somewhere formal that serves anywhere from 2 to 3 courses. Likewise, for dinner, you're not going to take them to Charlie's, even though they have fantastic rolls. For the 2 for 20 special, you're going to take them to a steakhouse, maybe a French place. Serves anywhere from 3 to 7 courses. And just a little random fact, in European countries, they serve their salads after the entree. Thought that was weird. Next, I want to talk about dining practices that we do in the U.S. that no one else does. So if you're in a different country and you're on a business venture, don't ask to do these things. Ice water, we're the only place that serves ice water. I don't know if anyone's been to Europe, but you will not find ice in drinks, and it's awful. Don't ask for coffee at the beginning of a meal. Nobody does that. And also, no one drinks decaf coffee other than us, which I don't like decaf anyways. But business at breakfast. The French, they tend to start their workday a little bit later than us. So for their breakfast, they can almost take up to 2 hours reading the paper, enjoying coffee, and relaxing. If you're ever in Italy, don't be pounding Crown on the Rocks before your dinner reservations. They find that a long cocktail hour can lead to an exhausting dinner and bad discussion. The manners with which we eat may also be different. In the U.S., we use what is called the U.S. Eating style. Cutting the meat with the knife held in the right hand and the fork in the left. Then placing the knife on the plate, shifting the fork to the right hand and eating. That's how we do it. And then there's the continental eating style, which is place the fork in the left hand and hold the knife in the right, and then use the knife to push the food onto the back of the fork, and then move the food into the mouth with the prongs of the fork face down. And according to Sabbath in 2002, Asians don't mind us attempting to use chopsticks, and they are actually very willing to help us. But there's a few rules that you should know about using chopsticks. When you're done, place them on the chopstick rest and never place them in your bowl facing upright. In closing, I hope that you have a better understanding about different dining practices, and I hope that you remember that just be cautious of when you're taking a client out from a different culture, not to offend them. Thank you.